Hello, it's Jason Payne for Coldwell Banker D&R Realtors. Today I'm coming to you from the community of Elkhorn Ridge, which is kind of borders the Fair Oaks, city of Fair Oaks and the city of Boerne. Technically city of Fair Oaks, but it goes to Boerne ISD. The house we're looking at was built in 2019 by Princeton Classic Homes. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath house, and it's quite gorgeous. Let's go check it out. I do really like this community. Fair Oaks is one of the really nicest areas around. Beautiful homes, but this community is just really nice. This house is on a cul-de-sac. There's my truck. It's too damn hot to be on a motorcycle right now this part of August. But you can see some big, beautiful homes in this community, some wide lots. Lots of kids in here, and yes, this Boerne ISD, some nice oak trees in this area. But a lot of things you like about it. One thing I'm not a big fan of, there are 2 HOAs in this community. So if you add both of them up, you're looking at about $1,300 a month for HOA fees, and this does not have a swimming pool in it. It's just got the little mini gated communities and stuff. But other than that, it's a really nice area. Let's head on inside. Before we do, I gotta point out some really nice landscaping in here. The house has gutters in the front, but you can see we'll probably get some gutters in the back. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. I was checking some algorithms and I noticed that only 20% of the people that watch my channel are actually subscribed. So yeah, see if we can get those numbers up a little bit. My clients are considering putting an offer in on this house. These are not my upstate New York clients. These are different ones. But they like the area. They're trying to stay in Boerne ISD, and this definitely checks out the box. We have an office, really good sized office in here. It's got kind of a builder's grade, dingy brown carpet in there, but carpet can be replaced real easy. I tell people don't ever not buy a house because you don't like the carpet. I've got a carpet person that does really good work at not a crazy high price. But yeah, coming right in past the office, making this little left-hand turn, you got one of 2 full-size bathrooms. So you got the 2 vanities right there. You got the shower tub combo. So yeah, my clients do have some kiddos, so they'd be having to share rooms, and then the fight over the bathroom, which will continue, will happen eventually. All right, but do have tall ceilings in here. This is the other bathroom, still the same dingy brown floor carpeting in there. But love the fact there's 8-foot doors. When you have tall ceilings in a house, you really want to have those 8-foot doors. And the little mini walk-in closets in here, so that's really nice as well. Let's see this other bedroom. I think they're pretty much identical. Yep, nice big window, tall ceilings, and yes, about the exact same closet there. And we do have some closet space in here. My New York buyers, that ended up being a deal breaker on a few of the homes that they were super interested in, but no closet space. And seeing a little bit more of a trend on new construction where they're not putting linen closets in the bathroom. And my wife pointed out a while ago, and it's like, yeah, why would you have a bathroom with no linen closet? This house does have a water softener that is owned by the owner. That's a big deal compared to it being leased, but it does convey. Nice big water softener. Just kind of a 2-car garage. A little extra storage up there. Trying not to show off the car that's in there because this house is owned by someone else right now, and it's a pre-existing house. All right, we do have the powder room, which is nice enough, good size, but this area here is really nice. So they have done quite a few upgrades in this house. So you got the stone going all the way up. Nice little spot for the TV. And this is gonna be your main living space. Got a little plug there for your powered couch. But the kitchen, they really went nutso on the upgrades in this kitchen, taking the cabinetry all the way to the ceiling. So you're gonna have those little cubbies for the lights where you put stuff in there and never touch it again because it's such a pain in the ass just to try to get up there. But you can put nice little knickknacks up there and it looks pretty. Spot for the refrigerator. We got kind of like just level 2 granite, but it's still quite nice. We did notice that there are some issues here, that these don't really fit real well, and this one is crooked. That's why I pay for an inspection out of my pocket if you use me as your real estate agent, and we try to get those negotiated repairs for from the sellers. Corner pantry, kind of standard there, nothing fancy, but we do have the dual ovens, so if you'd like to cook, there's plenty of space to cook if you're trying to cook a couple of things at once, and a nice microwave kind of built in to where it's not taking up your counter space. This is a gas community, so we have our kind of standard GE 5-top cooktop, but I do like they took the tile work all the way up to the top and nice vent right there. Big upgrade if you're looking to build from dirt. These porcelain farmhouse sinks, good God, the builders just rake you over the coals to pay for those, but they do look really nice. Speaking of something that's really nice, if you'd like to drink some wine, well, they got a nice little built-in wine chiller right there, and other little built-in wine glass holders. Something else that's also nice is your breakfast nook slash main dining room area. I was playing with my filter on my phone, and I'm thinking I had the filter set on this little dark setting, so hopefully it brightens up a little bit so the house doesn't look so dark. But lots of living space there, and one of the things my client does like a lot is this outdoor living space. So when they built this house, they did pay for the extended patio from the builder, and that's what brought the patio, because usually a builder will only build up to the corner, but this time they built it out quite a bit further, and that goes a long ways for having plenty of space out here. And it looks like they had the builder put in the outdoor kitchen area as well, along with a little refrigerator. You do have some plug outlets there for if you wanted to put a TV up on the wall, you definitely can. I did caution my clients that the sun does set west is that way, so the sun's going to be bouncing back and forth there, or whatever the season is. But this big giant oak tree goes a long way to mitigate some of that face melting sun this time of year, being August in Texas. See some of the kind of drainage where the waters beat the hell out of the ground. That's what I was talking about. Having gutters put up top here would go a long way for fixing this problem, and yeah, you can put gutters all on the back side. One of the things that my clients did like is the size of this backyard. Oak trees definitely need to be cleaned up a little bit to make this place a little more usable, but you got plenty of space over on this side because they've got kiddos, and if you're trying to host little parties, that's where you can put the little big jump house type thing, put them right over there. But overall, really good sized yard, but I love the mature oak trees back here, quite beautiful. All right, let's head back on inside because we still have the master bedroom to show off. Oh, we haven't even hit the other little media room type thing. So yeah, let's go look at that. All right, coming in, this little room up in front of us here, the owner made this little media room. You'll see what I'm talking about. But because my clients have 3 kiddos, this will eventually be one of their bedrooms, but right now they're talking about like having this like a little learning center room. But it's got the speakers up there already, got some blackout shine, window cut treatments there. Oh, they went a little nutso with getting the pre-wiring done back there if you take a look. And we got little French doors, but you could put a little wardrobe along that wall for later on when you have to make this a little bit bigger bedroom. We do have the laundry room. All right, I've been playing with this door, trying to get open for about 30 seconds now. This is a pocket door. There's some type of locking mechanism, and when my clients were in here, their kids were playing with it. I don't know what happened, but somehow that door is locked, but it's basically just a washer and dryer in there, nothing big fancy. All right, now we can head into the master bedroom. Also, lots of light in here too, so that's gonna be really nice. All right, good sized master bedroom. They got the little bump out for little extra lights. Because the sun does set off in this direction, we do have some pull down blinds just to kind of keep the sun out of here. There are some scuffs on the walls. This is like a couple-year-old house. I did just notice some discoloration down there that we're gonna have to look into because that doesn't look right. It could be the dog likes to lay there, or it could be something else, because this is the bathroom right here. And wow, there's lots of upgrades that have happened in this bathroom because this shower is amazing. All right, we got 2 vanities, nice little framed sinks right there and on this side, and then you got your water closet over here. So yeah, really nice. I was just looking to see if I saw any potential water damage on that side. But this house does have a linen closet, so not a deal breaker there. But a beautiful shower. Love what they did. When they built this house, they paid the builder a lot to have this shower put in because yeah, it's really super nice. And then a good size master bedroom closet as well. So I love the fact they got 2 rows to maximize this hanging space in here, and a spot for like the long dresses and your shoe rack / cowboy boot rack. All right, nice house. I'm pretty sure my clients are going to be putting an offer in. We already kind of discussed a little bit what our plans are. Of course, I'm not going to put that out on the internet, but as of late August 2025, the seller is asking $529 for this house. So everything's negotiable, so we'll see how that plays out. But overall, beautiful house, great community, and great school districts. All right, that's going to do it for the pre-existing home that's on the market right now in the community of Elkhorn Ridge in Fair Oaks, Texas. But if you go to the other side of the community, you're in Boerne, Texas. But if you are interested in moving to this area and not already working with a real estate agent, I'll be happy to help you out. I like doing videos like this because even after you walk it in person, it's great to have a video so you can really look over the house and share the video with your friends and family. Decide, hey, is this gonna be the right fit for you before actually submitting that offer? So if you're one real estate agent that does that, my contact information is the final screen. Text is the best way to go. And remember, if you did use me as a realtor, I'm paying for that home inspection. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, but always remember, share these videos. It really does help. All right, talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.